Never in doubt?
No.
It seemed like for about 35 minutes they wanted to win the game more, and then something clicked, and suddenly 15 minutes you guys wanted to win more. What clicked there late in regulation?
It's hard to say what exactly clicked, but in our team we have a lot of toughness, and going through what a lot of us have been through while we've been here at Oregon, we want to win games, and we know we have that opportunity with Kelly Graves to win a lot more games. So for whatever reason, we like to come out slow, but I think when it comes down to it, we dig down and we figure it out.
Once you guys got to overtime, did you feel like you had it at that point? Was that enough for you?
I think the overtime was kind of that extra juice that we needed, because for them to be up, I think they were up at 14 at one point. It was only like 7 or 6 minutes in the game. And for us to go into an overtime with 5 minutes to still win the game, I think that was that extra spark that we needed. So, and then going to double overtime, that was just ridiculous. But it was definitely what we needed. Like Lexi said, I don't know what it was, but something just came over us.
How aware were you of your fouls and having to avoid that 5th foul?
I was very aware. My coaches kept telling me every time I came out of the timeout, you have 4. Me and Lexi actually at one point had 4, and they were just like, you can't foul. And he always tells me that 2 points isn't worth that 5th foul. So I was very cautious about when I was up. When whoever had the ball in the post, I was making sure to play straight up.
Is it safe to say that you guys thrive in these late game moments?
I mean, it seems like it. It's hard to say it's going to be like that every game. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we can figure it out and play as hard as we do the last couple minutes, and we do it for 40 minutes in a sustained effort.
How much do you guys think what happened against Navy helped you out tonight? To know that you could have that kind of comeback?
I think that what happened against Navy, I wouldn't say in a technical sense it carried over, but I would in a practical sense, that our team has just grown. Like, we came out in the second half against the Navy, against NAU at that power adage, and for this game, I don't know, maybe it's just something we're feeding off of right now until we can put it into the first 40 minutes, but it's just something amazing to see, because you go back a couple years, we weren't like that. We just lay down and let them take it, and for us to fight, and we don't know what the reason is, but for us to just fight like that means a lot, and I think that Navy game was kind of I would say kind of a milestone for us, and for us to be able to be down 23 and come back 8, we could be down 14 and come back.
On that note, now that you've done it twice, how can that teach you guys down the road to, when you do get behind, that you're not out of it?
Down the road, it can teach us basically mental toughness, that we can be in the game. We not necessarily want to be down by 23 or 14, that's not the ideal situation, but when we do get into it, to know that we can look back and be like, we came back from this before, so don't hang our heads. We still have the opportunity to win. So I think that's a great thing for us to know, that we can come back from these games being down by almost 25 points and still win. So that's going to help us in the future.
1,000 career rebounds for you. What does that mean?
That means a lot to me, honestly. Rebounds is one thing that I've always been very prideful since I've been playing basketball. So to have 1,000 rebounds is almost unreal. I can't even believe 1,000, and I'm only a junior. So I'm just looking forward to just keep going from here. If I can get however 999 more, I'm going for it.
How much did Lexi Bando's offense tonight kind of keep you guys in the game?
I think she kept us in the game almost single-handedly. She hit a lot of clutch threes to keep us within like 7 or 8, and she was just really, really clutch throughout the whole game, and she's very composed to be a freshman, and we really count on her.
It seemed like you guys were at your best when Gray and Tatum were in there completing that 5-7. What kind of spark did they provide? I think just energy more than anything?
Yeah, I think especially Drea Tiller, she provides such a spark on defense. She's so tough and so quick that, I mean, I see it in practice every day and it frustrates me, so I can only imagine what it's like for the other team.
Jillian, they kept you relatively quiet in the first 30 minutes of the game. Was there anything specifically that they were doing that you couldn't quite figure out?
They're a very tough team. For those type of players, they're very tough. I was a little shocked because I swear every time I was down the court, number 5 was giving me an elbow, and I'm like, ref, you have to watch that. So they were very tough. They played a little on the, actually, I would just say they were just very tough. And what they did was, anytime I had the ball, they sent another huge girl right at me. So every time I had the ball, I had at least 2 girls who were 6'2" on me. And not only were they 6'2", they were strong, and they were filling my elbows, and they were checking me every time. So I think that really kept me quiet in the first 20 to 30 minutes, just dealing with that. And then I kind of just realized that I have a quicker first step than a lot of them. So I really was, my focus more in this game was really to just be an all-around player. And for them, I would never say anyone stopped me in the post, but they had me in the first 30 minutes. And Coach Kelly got into me over and over and over, and then it finally just clicked, and I finally got back into it.